Hello, nice to see you again. So today we're going to talk about high notes and low notes. But just to get us started, let's sing of one of those lovely old songs, which is called Hello, Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Now sing to me your name. Let's do it again. Hello, 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 hello. Now sing to me your name. My name is Mr. Cook. His name is Mr. Cook. My name is Mr. Cook. His name is Mr. Cook. My name is Mr. Cook. His name is Mr. Cook. Hello, 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 hello. Now sing me what your name is. There we go. That's a lovely little song, isn't it? And in that song, and in all music, we use high notes and low notes to make things interesting. So if I was telling you a story, I'd use my voice to change the notes to make things a little bit more interesting. So I might say something like, once upon a time, there was a little girl who lived in a thatched cottage in the middle of the wood. So what I'm doing there is I'm using my voice to make differences and make changes. And on musical instruments, we use the notes or the strings to make things different. So if I play these strings, you'll hear that they're different notes. So that's the notes on a ukulele. And those different notes help to make the music more interesting. Let's have a look at a clarinet. And as if by magic, I have a clarinet here. Look at that. Lovely long clarinet. Oh, it's amazing, isn't it? And you can see all the things I have to press down here. And you can see the mouthpiece that I have to blow into here. So that's a clarinet. Let's play a low note on a clarinet. And let's play a high note on a clarinet. So we use high notes and low notes on different instruments, well, to make a good sound and to make it really interesting. Let's try that with another song. I'll get another instrument. Hang on. Well, here I am again. I'm back with my ukulele. Now this is a really easy song and we're going to sing this song to help us think about pitch. Some of you will have sung this before, so it goes like this. Something inside me says, time for my tea, time for my tea, time for my tea. Something inside me says, time for my tea, time for my tea, time for my tea. It's really easy, isn't it? And it's a nice little tune. Let's have a go and sing along with me. Are you ready? After 3, after 4. Let's say 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Something inside me says, time for my tea, time for my tea, time for my tea. Something inside me says, time for my tea, time for my tea, time for my tea. So if we think about the notes there, I'll do it again, but this time I'm going to lift my hand up or down when we're going for different notes. Something inside me says, time for my tea, time for my tea, time for my tea. Something inside me says, time for my tea, time for my tea, time for my tea. So I'm using different notes, different high notes and different low notes to make the song a little bit interesting and give it a tune. If we didn't have high notes and low notes, then there wouldn't be any tunes. Everything would be on the same note, which would be very, very boring. All right, let's have a listen to that again, but we can add in different parts so you can sing in what's called a round. So I'll sing it in 4 parts and you'll see me come up on screen 4 times. Ooh, how horrible. And see if you can join in with one of those people singing. Here we go. They'll all look a bit like me, by the way. Something inside me says, time for my tea. 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 Well done. I hope you managed to join in with one of those parts. Okay, well, the last thing we're going to do today is we're going to look at a picture of the orchestra, and we're going to find out all about how different instruments have different sounds and highness or lowness. And let's just introduce you to the word which means high or low. It's a strange word and it's called pitch. Pitch. So see if you can remember that word. That's the word that really tells people that you know about musical highness or lowness. Pitch. So here's our picture today, which is a lovely, jolly group of musicians, and all together they're called an orchestra. And in an orchestra you have all sorts of different shapes and sizes of instruments. So if you watch over here, look at that instrument. He's holding it above his head, but he must be quite strong because it's a huge instrument. It's almost as big as him, and it's made of wood. It's called a double bass, and it plays really low notes. And now if we go all the way over here to the other side of the room, look at these instruments here. These are normal sized flutes that you blow into, and they play quite high notes. But look at this instrument here. Can you see it? She's holding it up, and she plays what's called the piccolo. And the piccolo is a very, very small flute. It's about, you could probably get 3 of them into a normal sized flute, and they play really high notes. And the rule is really that the bigger the instrument, the lower it can play, and the smaller the instrument, the higher it can play. But look what else we've got in this orchestra here. We've got flutes, which we've talked about. We've got violins. We've got a trumpet player here. We've got the conductor. He's over here, the man looking at the camera. We've got a lovely French horn. We've got a cello. There's a trombone there, look at that. And what's this? This is a tuba that's made of metal, and you blow into it and it plays really low notes. So as we move across the orchestra, you can see that some instruments are really big. They play lower notes. Some instruments are kind of middle-sized, and they'd play kind of middle notes. And then some instruments are tiny, and they'd play really high notes too. So when you listen to an orchestra, try and work out what the instrument is playing and see if you can tell whether it's playing high or low notes. Well done for listening today, and I hope you've been able to think about the word pitch and to think about high notes and low notes too. And just to finish with, look what I can do with the computer when I change my voice. I can say, hello, or I can say
hello,
or I can say.
hello,
So it's goodbye from me.
and it's goodbye from me.
and it's goodbye from me.
See you next time. Bye.